We are rebuilding the old platform that went under the drawers in the minivan. It was starting to fall apart. We just threw that one together with some supplies we had on hand. So it started to tip over, so we're doing a much sturdier one now. So it's 19 inches deep.
48 inches wide.
48 inches wide, but tapered to fit in the back. And what, is this half-inch thick?
Yes.
Half-inch thick plywood. This was really too wobbly. So we used 2x3s this time instead of 1x2s?
Yep.
Yeah, instead of 1x2s, we used 2x3s. And I think he's still gonna put a brace here. So I made it a little bit higher than it was and wider, because we realized it wasn't quite wide enough for these drawers, because when you shut the door, the window was in the way, hitting the drawers, so they had to be pushed forward. But it gave me some room in the back to keep things. I'll show you. So we're reusing some of these pieces. We're in the Lowe's parking lot, way in the back, in Zephyr Hills, Florida. We were just hiking on the Florida Trail. We were going to do a few nights, but we realized after a day that Bella had a little bit of chafing and a little blister on her inner thigh. Yeah, you. Can I show baby? But she hates me looking at it. Yeah, get at it, but she was getting a ton of ticks. We've been pulling them off her, even though she's on Simparica. So we ended up only doing one night. And then I realized my drawers were falling over, so stopping to fix that. That's more room they even need up down there. This brace here is to keep it from going forward and back too much. These are how I covered up these metal things. Using some mounting putty just to attach these non-slip things. I have this board to cover up this opening. So we're putting a support here with a little cleat, he says, to have this rest on to give it a little more support. So I will be blocking my window quite a bit, but that's all right. I have a backup camera. Gives me a ton of space. So we did another board to support it in the middle.
Not enough.
And then this is going to rest on this. Here is the final product. Decided to put a kind of a tabletop here. And we've got these hooks here. The idea, instead of just the wire, we're kind of sandwiching this tabletop to the bottom board. So we're using wire and hooks down here. We'll probably end up cutting this off or something. We're just not sure yet. So we have two on the big set of drawers. And then we use the little tie-out point there and just tied this just to give it a little bit more security in case I slam on my brakes. And then I just added some cordage and bungees because I'm going to put some backpacks in here. So I have a good chunk, you know, 4 or 5 inches here to put stuff on. A big opening here, put my laundry and stuff under here, stuff I need to get at from outside. And we reuse this board so it has holes in it. So we're going to fill it and we're going to paint it. So we put holes so the bungee goes through the tabletop and the plastic drawers and hooks to the bottom. So it's really tight in there now. Really sturdy, and I have this whole flat surface. And then I can utilize this space and these hooks for some backpacks. So this is the view I have out the back. This is what it looks like when I put on my bags here. So this way I can kind of keep some gear in these bags. I can hang them up, and then these keep it in place. What do you think, Bella? This is Bella's tent. Isn't that cute? Good girl. Thanks for watching.